Mr. Moses.
Hello, I am Aaron, Moses' brother.
Have a seat right here. Ready when you are, Larry.
No. Sit right here.
Or you could sit right here.
I would love for you to come here.
Thank you for inviting us.
All right, everyone settled?
Mr. Moses, we are so glad that you could take time out of your busy schedule to meet with us.
Thank you, Aaron, for also coming.
Thank you for letting me come. I appreciate you allowing me to be here.
We understand that you need Aaron alongside you because you have a...
Speech impediment, Mary.
Right you are, Harry. Oh, boy. Sorry, a speech impediment.
Feel free to communicate through Aaron.
Your brother, through...
And
That's Aaron, Mary.
Right you are, Aaron. Yes, of course. I am glad to be here with my brother.
Anyway, let's get right on the point, Mr. Moses.
we think you are sitting on a tremendous gold mine, Mr. Moses.
Absolutely, Jerry.
Sorry. The point? What is the point exactly?
We here at the public relations firm of Harry, Larry, Barry, Mary, Sherry, Carrie, Terry, Jerry, and Gary have examined your manuscripts thoroughly.
100%.
We think there's a tremendous potential in the market for books like these.
Enormous potential.
We think that if you play your cards right, Mr. Moses,
You could make yourself a lot of rubles.
that's shekels, Larry.
Right you are, Harry. There are a lot of shekels made by the books we've written, Mr. Moses.
Here's our, strategy. We published your first book.
That's Genesis, Mary.
Right you are, Harry. We published the Book of Genesis.
Just before Christmas, and so up the gift market.
Launching your career as a successful author.
Then in March, we published Genesis as a paperback.
We envision a hard-hitting nationwide ad campaign of a sound something like this.
Now in paperback from Bantam Books.
From the author of the Ten Commandments.
From the man who parted the Red Sea.
Moses brings you
Genesis.
the book everybody has been talking about. A spectacular saga.
Every word is true, but stranger than fiction.
You'll read about unabashed nudity in the gardens.
The killer flood.
8 survivors trapped on a boat with wild animals.
Lust and moral decay in 2 cities that are later devastated.
Leaving only 3 survivors. Then, later,
A father is about to sacrifice his own son in a bizarre religious ritual.
All this and more in
Genesis.
by Moses.
Now at your local newsstand.
Or at a bookstore near you.
Well, Mr. Moses, what do you think?
Would you
I
give us
need-
a few moments to discuss this?
Really?
Oh, sorry.
I need to think.
Would you give us a few moments to discuss this? In private, maybe?
Well, in private.
Moses, how do you feel about this?
This is overwhelming, isn't it? It's like I feel like I'm watching a game of Gaga Ball. But to answer you, I want all the books published together.
Together? Really? You sure about that?
This is what God wants. This is what God has called out for me to do.
Larry, he wants to publish all 5 books in one volume. We've heard that concept before, Mr. Moses.
the volume would be called the
Torah, Mary.
Right, you are, Harry, the Torah.
But we think there's more potential in separate volumes, Mr. Moses.
Right, you are, Harry. Now, after all 5 books have been published,
We see a ready market out there for the sophisticated collector.
Again, we envision a nationwide ad campaign.
We here at the public relations firm Each volume is filled with exciting stories for you to read and share with your family and friends.
Your guests will marvel at your historical expertise and good taste.
Oh, look, a gold-bound edition of the Books of Moses. These people have good taste.
This is a limited edition, available only through the Franklin Mint.
One separate volume will be sent to you each month.
And if you decide to keep it, you pay only $29.95.
You may collect all 5 elegant volumes, and you may cancel at any time.
Operators are standing by. Call now.
Moses says he's not interested in collectibles, Larry. God has called out for Moses to keep the 5 books together. Sorry, gentlemen. I know.
My
No,
family,
wait.
my family, they're gonna die. They don't want to pay first. Cannibalism, everyone free for all.